Alright guys, welcome back to Zero Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter. It's been longer than it took to get here. I have an interesting story for you guys as we go fight the boss. So, one other thing I discovered, that over there was a switch to open this door. So, I just thought I'd point that out. Anyways, let's go into the boss door. And we've got a little bit we've got to do before we fight the boss. Like, more battles. So, let me go over my story of what happened. Some of you might be aware of what happened, but some of you may not. If you don't follow me on Facebook, or Twitter, or Tumblr, or any of those things, mostly Facebook and Twitter, or you didn't see my stream that I did, my Overwatch stream that I did recently, my computer had issues. Actually, what happened and you've already been in my stream, you already know what happened, but I'll just go over this again. My hard drive in my PC died. For the last week, leading up to, I think it was Thursday? No, it was Wednesday when it happened. Tuesday or Wednesday, it was one of those days. My computer had been slowing down significantly, and I think I want to go left on this one. Yeah. Before I do, I'm going to use a cure potion. And I did get my cure potions up a little bit, as you could probably tell. But I'm going to head over here. And I think this is just like a potion or something. Okay, no, there's nothing there. But I want to do this here, so... Okay, so basically what happened was that, my computer had been slowing down significantly. And and I thought, maybe there's an issue with Windows, because I started installing stuff. I was editing the registry a lot recently. So I was like, I must have done something. So, what I did is things weren't working out. It was really slow, and then I was just like, okay, let me do something. So I ran a check disk. For those of you who are computer savvy, you might know what a check disk is, or might, for those of you who aren't savvy, I should explain. Check disk is basically what it does is it checks your computer drive, your hard drive. So I tried running one, and of course it said you can't run check disk while the drive is active. So it's like, do you want to do it on restart? I'm like, sure. So I did that, and what happened was that when I did that, my computer would get to the UEFI. And then right after that, I get a black screen. I was like, okay. And it wasn't just like a one-time affair. Like, it happened several times. Alright, so... That's not what I wanted to do. Cure potion 2. So I was like, okay. Alright. This is bad. So, I didn't have a Hiren's disk. For those of you who aren't tech savvy and don't know what Hiren's is, it's basically a bootable CD that has a bunch of tools on it, like troubleshooting tools. It actually has a full portable version of Windows XP on it that has all the it has DOS tools, but it also has tools that you can run in Windows. But it has a full, like I said, a full miniature version of Windows XP called Mini XP that basically can run on anything. It's actually more like a Linux-based version of Windows, so it's not really Windows, it's like a modified version. So there's the boss there, but there's other stuff we can do, so I'm wondering if I should go do that first. Actually, I can do that after I fight the boss, so maybe I should just go battle him. That's not what I meant to do. I'm gonna use Cure Potion. Alright. Okay, so... what I will do is I will just go for it, I guess. Alright. Let's go take on this thing. And it's a two-headed dragon. It's the end of the line for you! Or let me try to do that more dragon-like. It's the end of the line for you. Dual-head Hydra. Alright. Well, let's see what my base attacks do. That's not bad. He used fire on us, but we're strong against fire, so... Wow! That's a lot of damage. So I think what I will do is I may have to put Damn Son on heels. So anyways, I decided to boot my computer up using the stop yawning, man. Try using the let's see. Exit, cure, heal, life. I'll use cure on Ruben. He got a bunch of his health back. So I decided to use the Windows 10 disk to do some heals. Well, yeah, basically do some heals to basically check the disk and to basically just restore Windows. And I'm like, okay, so there must be I must have messed up Windows somehow. That was basically my thought. So I did that, and it took hours to repair. So I was like, that's odd. I haven't done Windows repair in a long time, but I don't remember it taking this long. So I was like, okay. And so I did it. I repaired Windows. It took all night. Like, I was repairing Windows. Basically, I went to go stream and I repaired Windows. And I left. I did my stream. No, wait, this was before. There was a few nights I was going to do a stream, but my internet went out because we had an ice storm earlier in the week. I think this was on Tuesday. Yes, this was on Tuesday. Tuesday night this happened. Tuesday night going into Wednesday. I think. Yeah, I think so. Okay, yeah, so Monday or Tuesday, whatever. So I was going to stream, but I couldn't. I had to cancel it because I, essentially, I couldn't stream because I had no internet. Like, my internet was actually really weak. I had, like, really awful, like, down and up on my PS4. But it was significantly bad. And then when I went to go reset my router, that's when the internet went down. So I had no internet for that night. And I couldn't... So I couldn't stream, and I couldn't use my computer, because my computer was down. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to just watch a DVD, and not worry about this right now. So I did. I did that for the night. My computer, I started my computer's repair up. So this is at close to midnight that I set the Windows repair up. I went to bed at 4. It was still doing the repair. So I went to bed and I just left my computer on. I came back to it. I was loaded up into my desktop. I was like, oh, maybe it's up and running again. Well, bye, Furnace. So I was like, maybe I'm good to go right now. So I did it, and my computer, like, I was surprised, I was shocked. I was like, it was running better than it had before. I'm like, oh my god, this is running great. Then I went to go upload, oh my god, it lost one of his heads. That's kind of morbid. So I was like, oh, this is running great. I can get back on track. I edited some more videos, it worked fine. Everything was great, so I was like, sweet. So I don't need nothing to worry about. At this point, I should have thought to myself, alright, that just happened. Maybe I should back up the stuff I worked on so I don't lose it. No, that's not what I did. That's what I should have done, but I didn't. I actually ended up, I edited more videos. I thought everything was fine. I was like, this is great. And then the next night, it must have been Tuesday this happened. Whatever day I streamed, that was the day it happened. So I got some video edited the next night, came in the next morning, I was like, alright, time to get this video ready, get the upload for tomorrow ready. As I was transferring files, my computer froze. And my computer hasn't outright frozen before. So I was like, oh, that's not good. So I had to force shut it down. I waited a few minutes to see if anything would happen. I had to force shut it down. I load my computer back up. It goes into the UEFI. Then it goes over to BIOS. And for... Maybe I'm using the wrong terms here, but anybody who's a techie knows what I'm talking about. When Windows 8 came out, they switched over from BIOS to BIOS or BIOS. I don't know how you explain it. I've always put it BIOS because it's BIOS. Maybe it is BIOS. I don't know. They switched from BIOS to UEFI, which is what most modern computers use for their back-end hardware support, and stuff like doing like post and all that fun stuff. Computers don't really do post anymore, or post doesn't really matter nearly as much because there's so many components now that can turn the computer on that a post really isn't like a huge thing. But basically it just checks all the hardware when you turn the computer on. So BIOS is the old way we did it from Windows 7 and before. So when I started my computer up, it basically switched from the new system to the old one, and I had a smart status error. So for those of you who don't know, smart is the part of the hard drive that essentially protects your drive. It's basically makes it so that if you have disk errors, it stops the drive from loading. If your drive is a bad smart status, you can't use the drive, because that means it's on the verge of failing. So at this point I was just like, shit. So not only was my computer out of commission, a bunch of videos that... The reason I did this new release schedule that I'm doing right now for my solo stuff was in case shit like this happened, I would have videos to go up. Unfortunately, it happened right at the start of this new schedule. So I didn't have videos ready. I did sort of have them ready, but I couldn't load up my computer to render more of them. I had one video, and I couldn't even post it because my computer was down. So I busted out my laptop, which is kind of like my backup computer, and I decided I could be doing stuff while I'm rambling. Heal him up. Gonna attack him with him. So once I did that... Oh god. Oh god. He's drooling. No. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna attack. Get some more damage in. Ow. Ow, dick. Alright, let's see if I can heal myself in time. Wait, what spell did I use? Yeah, I did use Cure, okay. Damn it, it's probably gonna kill me. Oh, it didn't. It didn't. Alright, note to self. Heal yourselves before you get down to half. Okay, but I can attack this time. So, I was like, well, that's not good. I have a video ready, and I can't post it. So I decided that night... This all happened in the morning when I was about to upload the next videos for the next day. So I went to work, and I decided... I'm going to try streaming again, and hopefully my internet doesn't go out this time, because there's no snowstorms coming or anything. Now he's getting serious, he's getting down low. So I streamed. That's when I did that stream, and I'm like, my hard drive's down. So after I did that stream with CJ, because Canadian YouTuber wins at 13, after I did that stream, I went to my computer, my laptop, which is my backup computer, which I used to use all the time for rendering video and stuff, but since I got my desktop, I much prefer it for editing video. So I basically got out... I tried to render what I could. I had to install a bunch of software I didn't have on my laptop and use my external hard drive to try to get what I could. At the same time, I loaded up the Mini-X... I went... Before that night, I went and I decided, you know, I gotta buy some CDs so I can make... a high-res disc, like that with that bootable XP. So I went and I did that before work that day, because I actually work a night shift. So I did that, and then I went and I made a bootable disc using my laptop, got some software set up on my laptop, did some tests with my desktop, just to test the hard drive, and here's where here's where things get really crazy. So there's this test program I like to run called Victoria. It essentially just looks for bad sectors on a drive and warning sectors. So to explain how a hard drive works, when you save data to a hard drive, you're saving it basically to blocks. So every single bit of space that your drive is broken up to is blocks. So if you write a file to those blocks, if you add a file to the computer, it gets written to the next readily available blocks. When you say delete that file and go to write another one, it will use the first available blocks and then some later on. That's why you got to defrag your disks if you're using a PC, because over time the files get the data for the files that you're adding to the computer get bundled in all different places of the computer. Oh hey, I defeated that guy. Yay, I did it! I hope this isn't going to warp me out, so I want to get those other treasures. Yay! Is that the third crystal? Is that 3 crystals, or do we only have 2? I can't remember. We did it! There's the crystal left one crystal left to go. We did it! There's 1 crystal left to go. I remember a person from Windia saying something about a crystal. Windia? Where's that? To the southeast of the focus tower. Oh no, I can't get the treasure! Oh, am I screwed? Can I not go back in there? Oh, okay, I can still go. Okay, so, guys, this part's already going long enough, so next time on Zero Plays Final Fantasy Mystic Quest for 16-bit Winter, I will give you the second half of my computer story, and we'll get the leftover items in here, and we'll make our way the fuck out of here. See you then.